I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. There's another request from Davey Vids. Thank you so much for that. If anyone wants to request any type of reviews, topics, reactions, re-reviews, you just send the request either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Davey Vids, he requested Truth or Dare from 2018. And I had heard of this film. I never bothered watching it because it seemed as if, okay, maybe you took a teeny bit of It Follows and Final Destination and made it a shitty PG-13, useless fucking movie. And lo and behold, that's what it is. I mean, this movie is pointless. Completely fucking pointless. And it should make sense because the director, Jeff Wadlow, did films like Never Back Down, Kick-Ass 2, and Fantasy Island. Yes, the fucking genius that did Fantasy Island years before did this. And I ranted on Fantasy Island, which I forgot this came out this year until I read that. I'm like, that's right, I did review and it did come out this year. That guy got another fucking job to make another horror film after this? But it made money because they're like, hey, Blumhouse, it's only gonna cost like $3 million. 4 million, so then it makes its money back opening weekend, and then smart business decisions. Sadly, they make a lot of shitty films. Truth or Dare. What the hell do I even talk about with this movie? I mean, a group of friends go on a spring break. Kind of like It Follows, they meet someone, they go to this area, abandoned area, where pretty much the guy just gives someone the curse. Instead of a guy fucking a girl in a car, it's the guy makes this group play a game of Truth or Dare, and then by doing that, now these strangers get to die. And because you're thinking, well, wait a minute, you choose Truth or Dare, Dare is going to be something crazy that could get you or someone else killed, mainly you, just keeps telling truth. Well, that's not how we played the game. See, when we played the game, we said 2 truths and a dare, so no matter what, you'll ultimately will have to do a dare. So now the evil curse is like, okay, I'll just play by whatever the fuck rules you make up. Of course, why an evil curse would do, I mean, I guess you also know why the fuck would an evil curse even give a shit about doing a Truth or Dare game, but that's the premise. But again, they even knew that'd be like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Oh no, just put this 2 truths and a dare bullshit in there. Just in case. So whenever the curse comes upon them, everyone around them decides to have the fucking smile from Joker. You remember Tim Burton's Batman when he had the chemical and everyone's like, love that Joker. Like, everyone has that, but it's done CGI, so it looks goofy as fuck. Like, oh great, there's a goofy goober, yeah. There's a goofy goober, yeah. There's all these fucking goofy goobers. Everyone suck my dick. Just like this movie, everyone can suck my... The movie itself can be a person suck my dick. In fact, I can't tell it to do that because it probably uses fucking teeth and fuck that up too. Because it fucks everything up. It fucks up being a horror film. It's not a comedy. At least Happy Death Day, which Blumhouse produced, at least I had some fun to it. That and the sequel. Those are actually decent films. It follows... There's certain things that didn't make sense to me. Like, wait a minute, if this thing wants to be so incognito, why the fuck is it looking like a 7-foot tall motherfucker? Or why is it looking like someone who's naked standing on a fucking house? I guess, if Fowl's creature doesn't know shit about stealth, maybe you should play some Metal Gear Solid games or Siphon, not Siphon Filter. That's more action. What the a Splinter Cell. If Fowl's creature needs to play some fucking Sam Fisher style games. But I still like It Follows for the atmosphere, and there's an interesting idea. Overall, I did like It Follows. Again, there's certain stuff that made me, I didn't love that film, but it's a hell lot better than this. And Final Destination, I reviewed all of them. All of them are better than this. Even the worst ones are better than this. This one is just, it's boring. You don't care about the characters. At times they're doing stupid shit. At times, okay, they're forced to tell the truth because they will die. And then they get fucking butthurt about it. I'm like, you know what? Suck it up, fucking Buttercup. Oh my god. He really likes her. Who gives a shit? This ain't As the World Fucking Turns. This ain't Guiding Fucking Light. Who gives a shit? Your life is on the line. If I had a girlfriend and Mike OCP or Michael Teen said, I'm fucking her, and he had to force the truth out of him, I'm like, okay, who's better? I would ask her, him or me? I'd be like, okay, I don't want to die. Gives a shit. You worry about Poontang, get it when you make it out of the situation. And then when the dares happen, either you say no to the game and you die, or you fuck up the dare, you die. One guy doesn't believe it, he doesn't do the dare, so he gets possessed. He has the fucking Joker smile, he's on a pool table, he trips, breaks his neck, and then one of the next scenes, the friends are watching it, and one of them literally goes, oh, bad break. What? It's a pool joke. I'm like, is this supposed to be funny? Wow, these are great friends. Granted, it was only one person who did that, but still, it's like, really? You see someone break their neck, and you're like, bad break, it's a pool joke. Stick a pool stick up his ass, then. And there are also times where the curse does stuff for no goddamn reason. There's one guy who is decent. He was a guy who... You know what? I actually wish he was the lead because he had the potential to be the most interesting character, and he wasn't that bad in the acting department. This guy who is in the closet of being gay, so that's one of the truths. When he said truth, he had to tell his dad that he was gay. But that could be a potentially interesting scene, and they do that off screen. Oh yeah, I told my dad I was gay. You did that off screen, movie? Wouldn't that be potentially one of the most interesting, at least dramatic parts of the movie? Or maybe a heart film moment where the dad's like, and the dad seems cool with it. The dad's a police officer. Seems cool with it. That could be potentially a heartwarming scene or a dramatic scene, whichever way you want to go with, or a potential to really elevate a character, build up a character so we could give shit. The actor wasn't bad, and no, they do nothing with it. Then the next time his turn goes around, he's forced to do a dare, so he has to take his dad's gun and tell him to beg for his life. He doesn't want to do it, but he's like, just do it. He has no choice. And the dad's like, okay, I'll do it. And then another cop sees the gun and, shoots the kid. And I did think that was a good moment when the dad sees his son's been shot. He's crying. He says, get help to his other police guy. You could utilize that and make a so much better movie. Maybe he gets shot, but he's not dead. And then he's telling his son, like, what happened. And maybe the son, says something, the father doesn't believe it. And then he's like, okay, tell it to me. He's like, no, you'll be dead if I do it. You'll be in danger. He's like, you know what? If this is true, if this is real, then I'm going to be with you. Okay, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, you could work it more on script level, but I'm just saying that could have potential to be more interesting than what the fuck I've been watching. A bunch of no nuts, no brain characters doing stupid shit, or just stupid truths that, ooh, yeah, I guess if you're in fucking Saved by the Bell, it'd be harsh, but goddamn life is on the line. One guy doesn't tell the truth, so he gets stabbed in the eye, stabs himself in the eye with a pen or something. I forget. One person does a dare. I dare you to sleep with this guy. Because then it has to be this whole love triangle thing. And also, the lead girl doesn't want to tell her best friend that the girl's father tried to hit on her or sexually abuse her. And then she said, you know what, you do that again, I'll tell your daughter, you should go kill yourself. And that's what led to the girl's dad killing herself. This is supposed to be the drama we have, but it doesn't work, because it's piss poorly written, it's piss poorly directed, you have a shitty director. I mean, look at his fucking Kick-Ass 2 sucks. Actually, one of the requests, I don't know if it'll be uploaded before or after this, was to do Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2. Kick-Ass 1 I actually rewatched, and you know what, I actually liked it better the second time around. Kick-Ass 2 does suck. Never Back Down sucks. Fucking Fantasy Island fucking sucks. And out of all of them, this is probably the worst one that he's done. Should Jeff Wadlow stop giving this guy fucking... And he wrote the film too. He didn't just direct it, he wrote this film. So the actors are really nothing to talk about. The characters are nothing to talk about. The death scenes, it's not that fucking gory. It's not that fucking violent. The story, you've seen things like this before in various other fucking films. The background, oh, this nun was being chased by a priest and got this thing out, and the only way to stop it was she had to do this ritual and cut her tongue out. So then they have to go find the guy from the beginning of the film that he was the one who brought this up again. And then they get him to this abandoned church, and then you'll cut your fucking tongue out. And even more stupidity, like, of our main characters, there's 3 left, 2 girls and a boy. And then the other guy who started this whole thing. The guy does a dare. And they even ask, why the fuck did you take dare? So that you wouldn't have to do it. Well, listen, dumbass. Maybe when you do your truth, maybe there's a certain time limit. Maybe there's a certain time span in between you and them having to fucking do something. And in fact, there is. Because usually... between each truth or dare, there's like a certain amount of, it seems like there's a certain amount of time in between the two. So you do your truth, tell your stupid fucking truth, and then by the time it gets to the next fucking person, if you have the guy do the ritual, cut his tongue out, everything would be over. Or you know what? Instead of a fucking jock guy doing a dare, which means he'd be more physically imposing, and at least compared to the girls, just what happens is the dare is to shoot one of them. He's trying to leave, he doesn't, he shoots the guy who's the only one that could do the ritual, and because he failed, but what the fuck do you even call this possessed thing? The curse. I'll just say the curse. The curse of fucky. The curse of fucking evil Pepsi. maybe it's the curse of evil Pepsi again. Anyone who's been on my channel, you recognize what the hell I mean by that. Good on you. So the curse of evil Pepsi, he purposely wants to possess him to shoot the guy who's the only one that to finish this ritual. So you made the stupid decision and you fucked everything up. If you did the truth, maybe one of the girls, then you two could easily hold this girl down. Because the two girls try to hold the guy down and they're not strong enough, so the guy, shoots the... I think the guy who started out with Sam. And the guy, one of the three left is Lucas. So Lucas gets out, he's possessed, he shoots Sam, then shoots himself. So it's just the two girls left. I'm like, again, great job, Lucas. Wow, you're playing. Well, I don't want you to do the dare. Wow, that really worked out well, did you? Because you end up getting possessed. You end up shooting the guy who's the only one that could finish the ritual. Now there's no way to do it. Just the ritual has to be someone who started the thing, who brought it back. The guy is dead. Because you people are fucking stupid. And then it's the two people left. And so what does she do? She makes a fucking video and goes, now anyone who watches the video, truth or dare. Great job, bitch. You purposely made so now anyone who watches the video, they are liable to get killed. And they have now the curse to save you and your best butt buddy's sorry ass. So don't give a shit about the characters. Hope they die. Just... let's say that video even reaches 100 people. You just killed 100 people. And that's supposed to be the witty writing, because at the beginning of the film, there's this one morality topic of, who would you save? The people in this room, your friends, or the entire country of Mexico? You had a choice. Oh, I save Mexico because, those are millions of people. So she said that, but here, this is her reality. She chooses her and her friend instead of hundreds or thousands or potentially millions of fucking people, how many see the fucking video. So they did that. Just sequels that will never get made. So fuck the characters, fuck the story, fuck the deaths, because there's nothing to the deaths. Fuck the rating, this is pretty much PG-13. This is PG-13. Even unrated, I'm sure you wouldn't see much of shit. Because unrated means jack shit nowadays. Direction, nothing to write home about. Acting, the guy who plays the gay kid, he had potential. They do nothing with him. His big potential to tell his dad that he's gay, that's off screen. You could make him the main character, make a more interesting story. You do nothing with that. There's nothing to the story, there's nothing to this plot, there's nothing to this film. Complete waste of fucking time. It's not scary. It's trying to take itself very seriously, and this goofy fucking game. Idea when people have their stupid fucking goofy CGI Joker faces, Joker smiles, and an ending that makes me go, wow, now I really want these characters to die. Fucking assholes. So, great job, bitch. You guys are fucking stupid, and you're fucking losers. So, fuck the movie, Truth or Dare. I had nothing else. See you guys later. Bye-bye.